Yes, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Sean Spencer, one half of that dynamic duo that's Let's Talk Football. And you see who I'm with. Yes, sir. My guy, Mr. Navy man himself, fresh off the boat, Alec Schomber. What up, Alec?
You low-key messed up my name on the title.
Did I really? Oh, damn, my bad. Oh, damn, my bad, man.
I was looking, I was like, wait a second. Like, why is there a G?
No G at the end. All right, bet. I'll switch that up right now. My bad, man.
Usually, I'm surprised. I've never seen people add a G before. I've seen people add an S, never a G.
I don't know why I thought it was a G at the end of that.
You have me on Facebook.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't even. I was doing it on the street. I was doing it by memory on StreamYard. My bad on that. All right, I switched that up. What's going on, man? I do have it right here, right in front of me. What's going on, man?
Not much. How are you doing?
Man, it is all good. We almost won yesterday. North Carolina almost got the W against our rivals Duke, but unfortunately did not get it done. You know. Was good. It's a Locks day, talking some college ball for show. You know, you guys got what you needed to get done after all that mess you was talking last week. How you feeling?
I low-key had to, like I told you, I have to like spite bet my team just for them to win.
Oh yeah,
it lost me money every week. So far, it's lost me money, but in the win column, it does me justice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy if you watch towards the end of the game. Like, I don't know what is with USC. It's like they do a lot of this, whole lot of this, but they don't back it up. Like when they had the interception, they were running off with the ball, and the USC player ran to their sideline. I was like, "What are y'all doing?"
Right.
It was just like on the wrong side. And then towards the end of the game, I think like the end of it when they had like they did a punt return, or it was like is there a punt or a kick? It was this. I think I don't know the USC's team that well. It was number 16 on USC. It was just doing the same shit. But like I said, that's the only way Oregon wins if I take the opposite of them every week.
Wow.
We'll lose graciously every time.
Oh, Tekun Hines, number 16. He actually had a decent game, 6 catches for 141 yards on you. But yeah, Peter's right, man. Alec hates Oregon, and that's his team. But as we see, it's reverse psychology.
I hate Dante more so the fact that like
you hate whoever's your quarterback.
I can't even complain. More so the fact that it's like what we have. We don't have a healthy team. The last 2 years, running backs. The running backs I have a problem with. That's never my problem. It's the health at receiver.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had to Corey Moore in and out. Evan Stewart, they had like a glimmer of hope that he was going to play this year, which that wouldn't have been smart if he played. Come back from that injury, he might as well just play next year. And then we have McClellan, which is like deep in our roster that he played. I was like, okay, now we're really fucking going deep into our receiver room. So it's like what we had to work with on offense, and our center was out. I mean, I can't even blame the quarterback. It's just health at this point. But then again, I have it on both my teams.
Yeah, I know what's going on with your team today, man. I had some Buccaneers fans talking to me, talking about, Godwin might be coming back, but then I had people saying, should he come back? Is it worth it?
It's not, because it's going to be the same thing as Mike Evans when they rushed him to come back against Detroit, and then he got out for another extended amount of time. And the same thing with Bucky. All these analysts are like, "Oh, Bucky is washed." All that stuff. I'm like, bro, like that's
washed? No.
That was his first major injury in his football career, and
that
puts a toll on your mental health. So obviously,
he definitely ain't washed.
It's just like I don't get these. Like I'm trying to remember who it was. It was like the Pro Football Focus people. They're we won't see him for the rest of the year. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, y'all. I think y'all played football. I hate like keyboard warriors that act like they played football and then realize the injury he had. He had 2 injuries in one, and then he's been out since week 5.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is week 5, and me personally, I wouldn't rush him back. Like you have Sean Tucker, you have
That's exactly how I feel. Don't rush Jaden back.
Sean Tucker. I mean, Rashad White is, like he has his good moments and his bad moments. It's never in between. But Sean Tucker's been taking the care of the load for that.
About time.
It's not even about time. It's more so like the coach using him. He's always been good. This is a coach.
No, I know. That's what I was saying. I remember watching him when he was at like University of Pittsburgh. I mean, he was a solid running back, but he never, he really only got play in on special teams with y'all. So now that he's actually getting in there, I already knew he was good. And Johnny's been calling his name for a long time.
Yeah, Johnny Dean.
Matter of fact, let me hit it. Let me send this to Johnny Dean so he can jump in the comments.
Yeah, Sean Tucker. Because I remember he talked about that. He was talking about him last year in the training camp time frame. But then again, look who our head coach is. Zero self-expression, Todd Bowles. That man, I don't know. Like,
gotta show love to my guy Todd.
I don't show no love. I don't like his conservativeness. I don't like it. I don't know if it's like
he's always been that way. He's always been that way.
The more I thought about it all week, it's like I can't hate on my quarterback. As much as I don't like Baker, I really don't fucking like him. I don't like him at all. I never did. He's serviceable.
Really?
He does his job. I'll give him that. He does his job, but he does too much. But I think it's like this whole week I've been looking at it from stepping back and looking at it from afar, and I realized that standpoint is wrong. It's more so our defense. Our defense is like the quarterback can do so much, but it's like, what does your defense do for you?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a double-edged sword, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Like
complimentary football.
I definitely will stop bashing my quarterback, but it's just I'm not sure what's wrong with the coaching. I really don't know. Like I don't know what the defense coordinators with that, but
maybe your pro team needs your college coaches. Because Dan Lanning looks like he's putting something together out there in Eugene.
No, Dan Lanning needs to stay. That's the one bright spot my team has.
The ex-Georgia coach.
Because he's recruiting. If you haven't noticed, I think he said he's trying to recruit the Arkansas defensive coordinator. I think, judging by the Arkansas's games, that's probably not the route you want to take.
Yeah.
I think what he's trying to do is, and I'm not sure if Alex can correct me if I'm wrong, if he is in the comments, or if Colin can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Dan Lanning is trying to go for more SEC coaches on the sideline. So it helps for like when they get to that moment of playing against an SEC school.
Yep.
It's not like how it is in the past. Like everybody's like, oh, you guys are number 7 in the nation. Why aren't you so happy? I would rather, I don't know how to say this. Like, I'd rather miss the playoffs than watch my team play against a team and lose by like 30. Like that, okay. If I could take back that Big Ten championship, I would have rather lost against Penn State and play a different team than win and then play Ohio State. Would not want that.
I mean, and look, it was a perfect storm. Ohio State losing to Michigan last year, and then obviously they pinned their ears back, and nobody who would have gotten their way would have had a good shot. So you just happened to be the team that played them. I mean, you guys beat them in the regular season, albeit by a point. I know you don't take much solace in that one victory, but I mean, you guys still look great all year long. I mean, nobody could have seen that Ohio State team coming like they did after that loss to Michigan. Yo, well, so you guys got Washington at the end, okay? Old Pac-12 rivalry. So you got that one.
That's the next team I want. That's the next team. Right. I want Washington so badly because they're.
Well, how you feel about Washington? Because I've never heard you have any animosity towards Washington.
Bro, my animosity for Washington goes back years.
Oh, okay.
In 2024, when we lost to them. Granted, it was mostly because our head coach decided to go for a 4th down 3 times.
Oh,
it cost us. And then we go to the Pac-12 championship. The last one, I didn't care about any other Pac-12 championship. I wanted to win the last one. and we couldn't even do that. But yeah, my animosity to Washington because they've always been a team to knock us out in any position. Like we could be like a higher seed. It was always either Arizona State with Jaden Daniels, or it was always Washington that knocks us out. So, and they're no slouch. They have two great receivers. They have a great running back, great quarterback. They're no slouch. They're really not, and they will definitely try to play spoilers. So all these Oregon fans are saying, "Oh yeah, Washington's gonna be a cakewalk."
They're
That's not.
8-3. They're a good team.
They're no slouch. They're not some team that's like say, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be an easy walkthrough." At all.
Oh yeah. So you get that one, and then Ohio State and Indiana are both undefeated. So if they don't lose, they'll play. But this is better for y'all though, because then you might come in as the perceived underdog and hop in there. You might have an easier route to the chip.
Yeah, and it's crazy enough. The same conversation that I told you about. What was it last week? It's crazy how all the ESPN analysts were saying it this week. They're like, "Oh, I forgot which team it was. It was Miami." They're like, "Oh, they barely beat a Virginia Tech team." I was like, "Okay, but there's a lot of teams that barely beat other teams, but y'all don't drop them." They say, "Oh yeah, Miami's number 13. They barely beat Virginia Tech." I'm like, but when Indiana barely beat Penn State, y'all were saying, "Oh, well, Penn State, Indiana came back and won that game." I'm like, make it make sense. Like I don't like this. This college committee is weird.
I think this college committee is in love with the undefeated. So they would rather see a team continue to win and go blemish free as opposed to having them lose. Because you could say the same thing about both of those teams, about Ohio State and about Indiana. They don't play anybody we already know. But I think they would rather see somebody undefeated than start talking about 1 loss, 2 loss, and potentially 3 loss teams going into the playoff.
And it's crazy. Alec said, "Well, Illinois is ranked. Not no more. They were fraudulent. I called it all year. Ohio State can say, oh, well, we played Illinois. They were ranked.
Wisconsin put that whooping on Illinois,
and then they lost to a 3-7 Wisconsin team.
And I watched that game. That game didn't even look. That wasn't even close.
Altmaier is not that good. I'm telling
you. I don't know what happened to them. Obviously, had that 7 wins early on in the season, but to your point, they have not looked good. Since that Indiana put up 60 some odd on them, and then I think they lost to USC. I think like they haven't looked good. And this game against Wisconsin, this is one of those where you might need to go, take a look at Bielema and be like, hey man, what's going on? You guys are just dropping.
Yeah, but
I mean, this team, I don't even want them. Honestly, this Illinois team, I don't even think they deserve it. I mean, obviously they've passed a threshold of wins to get to a bowl, but the way they're playing right now, don't look good, man. Shout out to Darian Dupree. He got 2 TDs in that game, but I mean, Illinois got beat 27-10 on a team that we were all talking about is Fickle on his way out. So I think. This is not a good look for Illinois going late into the season.
It could be worse. You could be a Syracuse fan.
Oh, even North Carolina beat them. You know what I'm saying? Good God. That embarrassment.
Oof. Like 40-something at half.
Yeah.
35 in the first quarter.
Yeah, not
most of them all, they were 0 offensive touchdowns. That's the crazy part. It was 0 offensive touchdowns.
They got mollywopped. Okay, they got beat so badly. They allowed 70 points up on them, and a guy that I was really big on, Fran Brown, their head coach. I mean, injuries have been a big issue this year. I mean, I believe he lost their quarterback for the season, but this was ugly. I mean, this was embarrassing. I can't look at it any other way.
Yeah, you really can't. Like even. Like while I was looking at it, I'm not sure if you watched the late game. I'm circled back to Washington. You watched it when they went for. I think they tried to punt it, and then they messed up, and then Washington did a scoop and score.
No, against UCLA. Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can find the video. That shit was. That shit was
See if you
comical.
can bring that one up. Look, UCLA, they were a good story after the whole situation, with their coach getting fired, Deshaun Foster, and then the OC New Heisel coming in here, and Skipper as their head coach, and they get the upset over Penn State that next week. And they're a feel good story, and thankfully they got those 3 wins. But this is the team that we thought they were, and this was rough. Some could have thought it would have been a trap game because we, was Washington looking ahead to you guys, but no, they took care of business early and often. I mean, it was 20-0 at the half. Yeah, buddy. So
Dante Pettis, wrong one.
Huh?
No, I showed a Dante Pettis highlight. Like what the heck? It was against you. Oh, it was a field goal.
Oh, they blocked the field goal?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I can share screen. Share screen. YouTube. Here it is. let's watch the sequence of events.
He tried to do the fake. That didn't work. And good God.
I mean,
so I had watched this. When I started watching this, I was in the kitchen getting food, and I saw the replay, and I saw that they had scored, and I came back and watched. I was like, well, what happened? I thought at first it was blocked. I didn't know that he tried to do the little fake me out and throw it up to him. And when I saw that, and the kicker didn't even try. He was like, I'm not getting touched. He didn't even dive down for the ball or anything. He could have easily stopped that play. But that's what it is. UCLA right now.
Even if you look at it, it's just
it's embarrassing.
Like this. Like even if you look at it, it's like a player just like this. Just you can see where the player was at. He just went like this, just threw it, and expected the person to react to it, but actually catch it.
Yeah, that the crazy part. You wonder how many times they practice that. It's like right. He came back to the sideline. Coach said, "Never again. Never let y'all do that crap again."
He's like,
that was ridiculous.
Let's not go. Let's go back to the film room for that one.
Yeah.
Would not be shocked if they try that again next week.
Absolutely embarrassing. Look, what do you think about this? Obviously was cupcake week in the SEC. Excuse me, Auburn having Mercer. SC South Carolina having Coastal Carolina. Alabama having not the Citadel. Who do they have? Somebody.
They played Eastern Illinois.
Eastern Illinois, yeah. Ridiculous. Oh man. We got our FSU alum, our FSU fan, our guy, Ben Cornett. What's going on, Ben? How you doing, man?
Well, good, Sean. Thanks for having me on. Hey, Alec, how's it going, man?
Long time no talk.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's been a while.
How about? Do you watch the Tennessee and Florida game?
No,
I didn't see that.
You would think it's a Tennessee home game. Like I was watching it, I heard the whole Tennessee chants the entire game. I was like, the fact that they're in your stadium, all you hear is Rocky Top being played like every time. It's like,
wasn't pretty.
Wasn't pretty at all. They got shut out in the first half.
Yeah, Florida. After Napier was fired, Lagway has been off and on. He's been inconsistent all year. I feel like the bottom might have fallen out. I mean, Tennessee's a good team. They've been consistently, in the top 20 all throughout the season. But just Florida. I mean, what do you think, Ben? Like Florida, they put up a good fight at certain times. Obviously, that Georgia game, but all in all, it's been a disappointment this season.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just been an up and down season for them. Look, when you fired Napier, I mean it only gives you a like a momentary spark for the team, but in reality, they came back down to earth, and
Yep.
they're just not as talented defensively. Defensively, they're not very good. They're going to have to recruit better. Whoever the next, head coach is, Lane, is going to have to recruit. Sorry about that.
You get your throat. Something wrong with your throat, man.
Yeah. But yeah, whoever it is, whether it be Lane or whoever it's going to be, they're going to have to recruit on the defensive side of the ball because they're just not very good at getting to the quarterback. And, we play them next week. I mean, we're probably going to make them look like, a college football playoff team. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect.
This is speaking about that topic. The fact that, like with Lane Kiffin, he was trying when he was getting interviewed about it, he was like, well, because I haven't made a decision. But you're saying that your decision is going to happen after the Egg Bowl. Like that, doesn't that mess up your recruiting class? Like if anybody wants to play there and then you're trying to play for another team, you think that your team's still ranked. Could be going to the playoffs and you're in now a coaching carousel. That's the one thing I'm lucky that I have Dan Lanning for, because they try to pull that BS yesterday at College Game Day. Like Pat McAfee was trying to say, no other team's calling your name. He said, well, I'm already home. This is where I'm gonna be staying at for a long time. I'm not leaving. The Lane Kiffin said,
Dan Lanning's the Northwest right now. He's not going anywhere, dude. He's got it made. He'll be fine.
But Lane Kiffin, that definitely gives you red flags in recruitment.
Yeah.
That you with your you're it's one thing if you weren't ranked and you had a bad record, but your team is literally ranked. Could be going to the CFB, and you worry about different job opportunities. That's like a slap in the face to your whole team.
Guys, are you really shocked about this by Lane Kiffin?
No. I'm partially shocked.
Well, I mean, he's a smug human being. He did it at Tennessee for 1 year, and he left. He went to USC. That, blew up in his face. And Florida International, I guess he did okay with that. But this guy just comes and goes as he pleases. He's I don't know, that relative that, just, doesn't have a place to live. He just goes to different, brother or sister or cousin's house to stay for a little while. And then he...
Hey, I'm showing up. Oh, cool. What time are you going to be here? Oh, I just showed up. I'm outside. Yeah. I'm going to stay for a couple days, too.
Right. That comment by Alex is surprising that Lane's pulling this. That was a shocking comment. His campaign says to go and do everything in power to convince Kalen DeBauer to lead Alabama for Happy Valley.
Ooh.
Like that.
I don't know. Does DeBoer have that cred yet? That's the thing. That kind of
exactly.
Cred. That's what I'm saying. He has everything he wants. Why? The right thing to do is squash it right there and be I'm not leaving. But then you're trying to say, but then his track record shows that he tends to leave. So he's trying to
Alex
talk about Kiffin.
Yeah. Everything. Yeah. He has everything at Ole Miss. Why would you I mean, you're the king of that, college right there, man. You don't have to pay for a meal for the rest of your life, man.
And he's his daughter his own power.
Right. Exactly. But I think it's like that. He's like that pretty girl. He's like, yeah, I'll I'm fine where I'm at, but I'll still take the attention. I'll still take the, being wooed over here. But the ultimate power move is if you could take Ole Miss, win it all, and then walk out the door and be like, all right, I'm going somewhere else. I don't think it's going to happen, but he is entertaining ideas, so it's going to be interesting.
It's so crazy the fact that he used his daughter to talk to to date the LSU linebacker in that next game. He's over here puking mid-game. That's just. I guarantee he's probably over at Lane Kiffin's house drinking till God knows how long, and then he's like, "Damn, I regret this."
Bro, that was a top class move. Getting your daughter to date one of their best players before the game, get him messed up. What? Come on now. That's why he ain't going nowhere. Because he would have to get his family to move with him. He's good. He's staying right there. He ain't going nowhere. He's a god in Oxford. All right.
Place drove 6 hours to go to his place and wake up at 7 a.m.
Right. Hey, listen. Now, if Alex is saying something right about Penn State, really trying to get DeBoer over there, and let's say DeBoer does take the offer, that leaves the door open for some guy in South Carolina right now who it's his alma mater, who could be coming in, Dabo. I mean, it would make a lot of sense. Like
perfect timing too.
See, well, and also with the problems with the ACC with Florida State, Clemson suing the ACC. That could be like his ticket out of
come on.
But I think only if that Alabama jobs opens up. I don't think Kalen DeBoer is going to leave though. I think he'll stay put.
Yeah, definitely not this year. Now, if he goes another year and loses 2 or more games, Alabama fans ain't gonna they ain't gonna accept that. They've been used to nothing but winning.
Yeah, I mean that's the culture. That's Alabama football. You win, you don't lose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you just don't lose. So the last losing coach I believe was Mike Shula, I think it was.
Yeah,
yeah.
Years ago, right?
And speaking of losing, UNC, what's going on with the family?
Golly day.
His sister,
a lot of young talent out there in North Carolina. Lots of young.
Bring up old wounds, but
listen. First and foremost, we knew where our coach's focus was when he was spotted at an intramural cheerleading competition to support Jordan, his 20-some-odd-year-old girlfriend. We knew where his head was at, okay? And it looked like that.
He's scouting out young talent.
Which head?
Yeah, well, right, exactly. Yes. Okay. We already know if you start seeing some him what's it called, advertising some male supplements and whatnot, we know why. Okay, because he has to keep up with that little young thing right there. But I don't know. I'm gonna tell you something, Ben. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. Obviously, with the name, you expect greatness, and it's going to take time. We had 70 new players, all this stuff. It's not going to be something that's going to happen overnight. But one of the things I know you guys as Bucs fans hate is Todd Bowles kind of having that. He's just that cool. He doesn't get too hot, doesn't get too cold. And same thing you get with Bill. So when you're losing, it's kind of like you want him to give me something. I saw you smash a daggone tablet in New England. Give me something, man. But I mean. He brought us back, but it was ugly.
I'm convinced Todd Bowles can get a prostitute. I'm convinced Todd Bowles can get a prostitute. He'll have this dry look on his face, like zero enthusiasm.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather have Todd Bowles' coaching ability and Dirk Cutter energy. Dirk Cutter coaching, some kind of enthusiasm. Not Dirk Cutter. No, not Dirk Cutter coaching. No. I'm not saying it's what I think it's passion or
Dirk Cutter was the longest reigning interim head coach in NFL history for 3 years. I'm sorry. That brings up
his coaching. His coach style was shit. I'm saying like some kind of like passion. All you see is like you can see a pick six. All you see is Tom like this.
Like, just walking down.
Hell, I would take the fucking Jets head coach for that enthusiasm. Something shit.
Aaron Glenn, yeah,
he can dance.
Look. Exactly. No, look. I mean, speaking, your other team, in your neck of the woods, UNLV, Mullen. I mean, we all kind of know that that's not where he. I mean, who knows if he's going to stay? But he's trying to position himself for a better place, right?
I think when he first got hired, I kind of knew this is just going to be a stop along the way. He's just positioned himself. He'll give it a year or two. Now, if a job offer really blows them away, like there's 2 schools right now, Auburn, Florida, or 3, Florida, LSU. Now, Florida and LSU, I don't see. Dan's already been at Florida, so that's out of the question. LSU, probably not. But if Auburn comes a calling, he might take it. I mean, he does want to go back to the SEC. He's always said, I want to get back to the conference. It's been well documented. But if it doesn't happen, then he's probably going to stay maybe another year or 2. I just think it's a stop along the way for him, to get us back into the, on his resume. It'll look good that, hey, I helped turn this program around. We've been consistently winning, so we'll give them points on that. So we'll see how it plays out. I mean, UNLV has to win and get help next week because right now they already lost to Boise State. They don't play San Diego State this year, so they could be 10-2 and not even play in the conference title game.
Jeez. Also, I just want to say, put out there.
Yeah, because they lost to New Mexico and Boise State.
The great Messiah, Makai Lemon, got held to 37 yards against us.
That was a great game yesterday.
I did see that.
That's the one thing I wanted. All the hype that USC got. They can have all that talent on offense, but it's fucking Lincoln Riley brand team. Great on offense, shit on defense.
Yep.
And Dan Lanning did what everybody knows USC is known for. They're fraudulent in the run game, and Noah Whittington ran down their throats.
Over 100 on the ground. And when, if I'm not mistaken, Makai Lemon, and he's leading the country in receiving, isn't he? Or he's pretty high up there.
So yeah. He's going to play on Sundays. He's going to be fun to watch, man. Whoever drafts that kid, I mean, he's really going to make an offense that much better. I just love his skill set. Real good instincts with the football. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you can get him,
we need it. We need it.
I mean, yeah. You don't know what's going to happen with Lauren. That situation. Debo.
Lauren, Debo.
So you really need to get a possession receiver that can stretch the field. He just does everything. He's a speedster. Great hands. I mean, and that's what you need on that for Jaden Daniels. I mean, man, if you could get him somehow, that'd be a great pickup.
Some help. That's what we need. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm trying to have Tampa go for the 3-peat. Next player I want, Kenyon Sadiq. If I can get now 3 at each position, I already got Tez, already got Bucky. If I can get Kenyon Sadiq on the Bucks, I'll be set. My wish will be granted. I'll have a player at each position. Because damn sure we ain't producing quarterbacks. We can produce anything else.
Listen, one of your greats, your last Heisman quarterback, is doing great things for us while Jaden is out. Okay, Mr. Mariota is playing very well. Okay, very well is a stretch. Okay, he is doing okay. He's won a game. How about that? All right.
Who was that against? The Raiders? Anybody can.
Listen, yes, he did. He put up 41 against the daggone Raiders.
Or might beat the Raiders. Help beat the Raiders today. And I kind of hope that happens. That would be pretty cool.
I'm calling it. That would be great.
Have you seen that man is like, if the Bucks get him, it's what they thought. Kenyon Sadiq is what Bucks fans thought OJ Howard was supposed to be. Kenyon Sadiq is a fucking unit. That man is. Because I think he also does track on the side. Yeah. Because he does all these hurdles left and right. That man, if I see him on Sundays in Ray J.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of with Alec because here's the thing: the tight end position with Cade Otton, Payne Durham. I like Cade, but I don't know. I don't think they include him in the offense enough. But at the same time, he tends to disappear. He's not a blocking tight end. He's more of a possession catching tight end. So getting somebody like Alec just said, I'd be for it. I wouldn't be against it, because we need depth at that position.
Oh, Sean, you can bring up your Sean Tucker question.
What do I? What? Why? What was the question? Why is it taking so long to get him in? Was that? Because I've always been a huge fan of Sean Tucker from his days at Pitt.
I'm pretty sure Ben that question for you more than I can.
Was it Syracuse? Yeah.
Syracuse, yeah.
The only answer I have for it is because we had Bucky Irving out. He's going to be out for probably till next week because of, like I said, it was his first big injury. And Bucks fans saying, "Oh, Bucky Irving, he's just trying to miss the season." No, that was his first major injury. His whole collegiate career and professional career. Of course, that's your first major injury. That's going to give you a setback. The same way, because he saw what happened to Mike Evans. They rushed him back. He played on Monday night and got injured again. He didn't want to rush back, have the same situation, and that was his foot, and I think it was his collarbone. correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was his collarbone. But he saw that and said, "No, I'm not going to rush myself back until I know I'm ready." And plus, it takes a mental health role. So that's why, like, ever since that happened, they started putting Sean Tucker into the lineup. And obviously, if we're going to pick and choose, I would choose Sean Tucker over Rashad White any day of the week. Because I mean, great, Rashad White, he's done great, but it's just like you look at perspective-wise, Sean Tucker is just sees the game in a different way that it should be played compared to what Rashad White does.
I don't like Sean Tucker. I think he's really good. I agree, but I think you still got to go with Rashad White because he's a good pass-catching running back. He's good on screens, so you really need him to.
I mean, that part, yeah, you feel like it's a bust pause, bust through the hole. Yeah, that's Sean Tucker's good.
Comment.
Sean Tucker
play with anyone in the SEC. The defense is healthy and swarming opponents just like last year, and I got to tell you, Notre Dame is clicking at the right time.
Exactly. And when you look at their schedule, and you look at their only 2 losses, Texas A&M being one of them, we know how great they are, then Miami being another one, and then that's when Zagna said the swarm didn't help against Miami. Did I say that out loud? I was wondering last week, Handy came at Notre Dame, and I was really it confused me because you say, "Oh, they're not in a conference, they don't deserve this, blah blah blah," and I was wondering why Handy's coming at Notre Dame. Then I remembered who Georgia played last year in the playoff and who beat Georgia in the playoffs. So there is a bone to pick that Handy has with Notre Dame. I was like, why is there animosity towards Notre Dame? If they can play, what's the issue? But it's because they played last year and lost. So that's why there's that. And look,
yeah.
Go ahead, Ben.
No, I just said I hate Notre Dame too, but my God, man, Notre Dame, they're a good team. What are you gonna you just gotta call it like it is. They're a good football team. And I think
like Jeremiah Love,
those losses really helped them get their killer instinct back. And Marcus Freeman's done a great job, man. You got to give that guy credit.
So I think if the finalists for the Heisman, if I can make a prediction, I think it's going to be Julian Sayin, Jeremiah Love, and Frank. Oh my God, don't like saying his name.
Fernando. You gotta say Fernando. Just gotta say his name.
I don't want to say his name. He's a fraud.
Oh well.
Oh, he's Menbozo. There you go, Menbozo.
Mendoza. Oh.
I'm not going to give him the credit that he deserves. I'm never going to give him the credit because he said that because ever since their Illinois fan base said that they had the tougher schedule compared to us, you played Illinois. They're not a good team. And everybody's like, oh, they got ranked this week. And then what happened? They played against Wisconsin, got belted to ass. They're not good. I'm tired of people saying that they have a tougher schedule. If you've seen Ohio State's schedule, we could be undefeated. Minus the Texas game, I don't know how that would pan out for us, but other than that, we'd be winning.
Their true test should Ohio State finally get by Michigan. That's a big if. Will be Ohio State in that championship game in 2 weeks.
Actually, we don't want that because last time Michigan beat Ohio State, they proceeded to go on a belt to ass tour and beat every single team by a blowout. I don't think I want that again.
But I just hate them, so I need Michigan to win again. I just want to keep that win streak.
I want Alex. Yeah, I want that total, that number of days to continue to grow.
Looks like 4,000. I'm not sure how many days is that right now. I'm pretty sure Alex is probably going to comment the days currently. He probably has it written down. I guarantee you he has a countdown on his phone. It says since, and he just looks at that every day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, real quick. Handy, talking about who did they lose to. Miami lost to SMU, and they lost to Louisville. Both teams are unranked. So that is the reason why Notre Dame moves up, because their only losses were against 2 of the ranked teams. So just go ahead and do the research, my guy. Do the research. But go ahead, Alec. What were you saying?
No, I was saying that, like, I'm pretty sure. See, there it goes. There it is. He has it on his phone. I already know it. It's somewhere else. He has a countdown app on his phone.
We need to get it to like 5,000. something like that.
Yeah, just keep going up. Just keep
and his little sign. They like take a digital sign that just counts up.
Yeah, there it is.
I want to see that ticker just. I wanted to beat them so long that Notre Dame Ohio State just says I'm done. We're not scheduling them anymore. You know,
the only thing that goes well for Ohio State is their defensive coordinator, and the fact that everybody can say, well, they didn't have their two players. They had their two players out. Even without their two players, they still proceeded to put. They did more on the ground. They did on receiving than the passing, or to the air. But that game next week is going to be something else.
Alex Loosemore in the comments. Who is the defensive coordinator for the Ohio State Buckeyes, by the way? I forget who is it. I think Alex could put that in the comments. I forgot who it was. Some guy with the hat backwards and the pencil.
Does he have the pencil in there with his laminated play sheet?
Yeah, that guy.
Isn't his brother on the team too? Who? Didn't they get what's his name? His brother too? Or where's Bill Belichick's dimension?
His son's with us. Yeah, he's with us. Certain people think that Bill's going to leave so he can devote more time to Jordan, and his son's going to take over. That's what I've heard that floated around.
The next few years,
I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that. Thank you.
He's a sports almanac. That's all he is.
He knows it. He knows it.
He's a sports almanac. You can ask him something from like 1985, and I guarantee within like 5 minutes he'll get to you the answer.
Ooh, both of them, Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate, could both be out, and we could be without Jordan Marshall and Justin Hayes. Yeah. Now I will say, Cuds, what's his name? Cudzco? It's like Kuzzdzal or Cudzal or whatever. The running back that you have, the third string guy, Alex, is actually been balling out. Got over 100 yards against Maryland, albeit that game, it got away from Maryland fairly quickly. But he's been at least sustaining as of late. What's his name? Cuzdal? The running back's name. But what Ben, what other games did you watch this weekend?
USC Oregon. No, that was like the top matchup of the weekend, which is really good. I saw some of the Illinois-Wisconsin game. Be interesting to see what happens in Bryson Kuzdal. Kuzdal. Yeah. Saw Wisconsin, Illinois. It was, we'll see if Luke Frickles survives over there or not. I mean, that'll be interesting. It's been a rough year for him. The BYU Cincinnati game was pretty good last night. Cincinnati had their chances, but BYU's a really good team. They're going to be in the. I think did they clinch the Big 12 spot for the Big 12 championship game?
With that win, I believe Alex. Let us know. Did they clinch? Did BYU clinch? Because I know they got a big win.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if they necessarily clinched. The game that go ahead.
No, I was going to say the Pitt game against Georgia Tech was quite the game that night. What a shock! I mean, I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see that at all. I mean, I thought Pitt was going to put up a fight, but did they jumped out 28-0 early? I mean, shout out to Georgia Tech for being able to come back, but ended up losing at 42-28.
Right, and it was 28-14, but then Haynes King threw that pick six that went 100 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah,
that killed it. That pretty much doomed him in. So, after the first pit. Yeah, he was definitely one of my early Heisman front runners, but unfortunately, with these couple of losses, now everything could be. I mean, he can get all that attention back if you go next week and you beat Georgia. Then everybody will give you all that love, and also in the ACC, if I'm not mistaken, things are up in the air.
I know Miami had to pull it out yesterday.
Don't worry, Sean. They don't worry about that. They
Yeah.
don't. They won, right? They won. That's all that matters. But whenever Oregon wins, we just drop down 3 spots because they just
Oh my goodness.
until someone makes it make sense. Because they say, "Oh, you play with what's in front of you. We play with who's in front of us. We won." But they say, "Oh, y'all only won by 14, but the team won by like less than 15," and they get the high praises. The high praises.
Let me ask you, why do you are so hard on the Indianas and Ohio State for playing nobody, but when the Georgias and Bamas play Cupcake Alley, I haven't heard you say a word about that. What's the scoop with that, man?
Go Dogs, man. They're winning. Go Dogs, they're winning national championship, and I want to see it happen. I want Georgia. See, this is where you want Georgia at. This is where you want to back them at. They're not number one, not number two. Everybody's all worried about Ohio State and Indiana. They're not really talking about Georgia national championship hopes. Like they're in the playoffs, but no one's really talking about it as much unless you're in like the Georgia area. That's where you want Georgia at. Because last time I checked, when Georgia was like around that spot, they jumped all that. I really want to see Georgia play one of those teams. Will it go up my
I agree.
Probably not. Probably
I agree.
I
want to see that too because I understand obviously the Bama game. Obviously, you got Tennessee. You got a couple legitimate games in there, but Georgia is one of those teams I really want to see. All this talk about how Big Ten is, oh, look at them, who do they play, blah blah blah. We could say the same thing about y'all because not all these teams in the SEC are legit. I understand they might be better over here, but if we're talking to Kentucky and Auburn, Mississippi State that started well, but it went down. Like some of these teams ain't the best, so I want to see them against the Indiana. I want to see them against the Ohio State. Let's see them against some of the big name squads. And all right, you win that, I'll shut up.
That's what I'm saying. I agree with Handy. I'm like, that's where you want Georgia at 2 to 5. That's where you don't have that much exposure. And I would not be shocked if Georgia, you're going to see them in the national championship, and you're going to see Anthony Handy post a video saying, ring the bell, Georgia Bulldogs national champions. I would not be shocked if that sequence all happens all at once.
Is this what happened when you go out to sea? Did they indoctrinate you into the Georgia dogdom? Like, what happened, man?
Look at historically where Georgia, when I think it was
historically or the last 5 years, because they won the 2 natties, but historically it's been 40 years in between natties. So Georgia historically ain't doing it.
You'll see.
You know what?
I have seen. I will see if they get it, they get it.
Hey, you know who I want to see win the national title this year? Just for myself, is Oregon. I want to see them finally do it, even though certain fans say that it's never.
Let's go.
Happen. It's good. Oh, don't worry, man. You'll see that in like 10 years, maybe 5.
This year.
What will Alex say? Will he celebrate, or will he be like, "Well, they got lucky"?
If Oregon was to ever win the national championship, Lord, if that ever happens, you would not see me on social media. I'll probably be in Cancun somewhere, passed out on the beach.
You would be in a coma for shock. You'd be like, what happened?
This is real life. And the other question there's a question I had to ask for Mr. Almanac, the guru of all this. How does the 11 and 12 seed work? Because I know it says they have to be a Power 5 school, or what was it? Because they have Tulane there. But what's the 11 spot? It's like the ACC champion. If I'm taking
it's
a guess
more
here.
of an at-large bid. It's an at-large.
So how does the at-large bid work? Is this like whoever,
based on resume and their record? It just comes down to the rankings,
because right now it has, if the playoffs started today, well, I mean, this is not as accurate because they don't come out to like 1, but then they change on Tuesday to the actual one. It has Oregon versus Alabama, Ole Miss versus Miami, That Tulane Texas Tech game could be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Notre Dame, Oklahoma. That'll just be a Jeremiah Love 100-yard rushing game. Like, is it bad I want to see a Notre Dame Ohio State rematch? Is it too much to ask to get that? Can I at least get that?
I wouldn't have a problem with that. I wouldn't have a problem with that.
I would. I hate both teams, so we need
Yeah.
both of them. I need Oregon to win it all. I want Alec to finally be happy and say, "Hey, we got our national."
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. I kind of with Ben on this one.
Yeah, we want to.
I think you kind of feel like the 2016 Cubs. You know, it's like we waited this long. I want to just see you break down in tears.
The worst part is, after that,
my team sucks. So
we play. If we beat Alabama, guess who we fucking play next? Let's take a wild guess who we play next after that. If we survive that,
who? Georgia?
Menbozo.
No. Well, that perfect. Get your opportunity to shut them down.
Yeah.
I want nothing more. Oh my gosh. I just there's Heisman quarterbacks that I can actually respect, that play but most Heisman quarterbacks I really respect are in SEC. Most of them, there was some in the Big Ten, but it's with Mendoza, it's I'll take the credit for saying that you have to play with who's in front of you. I get that. It's a weird aspect of it, but I want to see how he is in the bigger games, not these cupcake schedules. I want to see how he plays in the bigger games. If Mendoza plays good in the playoffs and wins games, I'll shut up. I'll eat crow and own up to it. But he has.
What if Dante Moore does good in those games? Will you finally praise the guy?
Are you on drugs?
Listen, Dante Moore is a quality quarterback.
This is a PG-13 show. It is too early to be doing that kind of stuff.
We got breaking news, everybody. Mike Norvell will unfortunately be retained by Florida State.
Oh God! Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Let's we need to have a moment of silence for you, buddy. I wouldn't wish that upon you.
You saw the video I put out yesterday. I was not.
Yeah.
So
talk to us, Ben. How do you feel about that?
I'm sorry. I just don't think he's the guy. I mean, he's had his chance 6 years. That 2023 year was more of a mirage because half the players on that team he didn't even recruit, and he got him out of the portal. It's just he's only had 2 winning seasons. Mm-hmm. He hasn't recruited well, and it's funny because one of the first recruits I believe it was Travis Hunter. And we know what happened. He was a Florida State fan all his life. He always wanted to play there. But then he decommitted. And he went to Jackson State, followed Dion, then he went to Colorado, and then he's in the NFL. And now it's but that told me at the time, and I didn't think much of it, but I just oh boy. I hope this isn't a sign that bad things to come. And 2023 kind of masked a lot of that, but then ever since then, I think ever since the snub, he's never been the same. And then ensuing the ACC and all this stuff going on, it's just been a tumultuous, ride, trajectory going downhill, and that's just, it's unfortunate, but I just can't do it anymore. They got to get somebody different out there, but and it's the buyout. I get it. It would be almost $1 million. They could have went to the Mirage in Las Vegas to get the money, but they didn't want to do that. So, but he's got to go. I'm sorry, he's just got to go. It's not good enough. Not at Florida State, especially when the ACC is a down year. Look at Clemson to a bad Clemson team this year.
Yeah,
not good. Stanford, I remember that game. Before the first offensive possession, they get a delay a game. how do you get a delay a game before the first offensive snap? Like, that to me told me, and we saw what happened then. They lost to him. And I said, that's when I wanted him out of there. Like, it's not going to get better. Then you lose to NC State, who's one of the worst offenses in college football. Statistically,
Man, they're rough.
11 points against them. Really? Like, are you kidding?
I mean, if you want, you could do a 1-for-1 trade with UNC. You can get some young talent in Florida State.
Yeah, but we'd have to get maybe we get Pete Carroll to come down to Tallahassee, and
he ain't doing.
Vegas, no.
What about and shout out to our guy Johnny Dean. Didn't he play a little ball at Colorado? What about? I've heard a lot of talk about that coach linked to you guys. Would you enjoy? Would you like Prime in that color in that FSU?
What? No, I mean, and I like Dion. We all do.
Yeah.
I know you do, and everybody does. But
I'm a fan. Yeah. I don't know that I'm not sold on him in Florida State. I'm a fan, but
I'm not sold on him as a head coach. Period. I mean, he did great things at Jackson State. He got Colorado, attention again. But the reality of it is, he hasn't had great teams. And I just don't think he can coach. And plus, his health issues are gonna, kind of factor into that. And you're gonna go from Colorado to FSU to a program that's already got a lot of pressure on him. I mean, you're going to have to pay him. You're going to have to pay the guy a lot of money, but you're also going to have to pay Norvell a lot of money in the buyout. So it's like, and we just spent like $260 million on Doak Campbell with the renovations. We also spent $60 million on the new practice facility. So now, where's that money going to come from? It's almost like we're stuck with Norvell because the buyout. And I don't know, man. This is going to be a rough ride next year. Something I'm not really looking forward to.
That's the only thing I'm good. My college team is good for is money. That's the only thing we're good for is that.
And Nike.
Yeah, and Nike. Those jerseys are nice.
Yep.
Sean's mic's a little low.
And the uniform. There you go.
I feel like I'm on an airline.
Yeah.
You're descending to Tallahassee.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Yeah. That's the one thing I can rest my head like that, knowing that we have the money, because they damn near renovate the practice facilities every year. I think we renovated the locker room like countless times. I can't even remember. They have a whole Mariota shrine now that they spent a lot of money on.
That's a great comment right there. He's a great role model. He just out-talented people at a smaller school, But that's fine. Listen, he brought Colorado attention back, which was much needed because they were in the basement of the Big 12, or the Pac-12 before they made the move to the Big 12. So, that's fine. But as far as long term, I don't think Dion can be a head coach. That's just me, Especially at Florida.
This year was going to be telling for me because I wanted to see what he was like without Shedeur, without Travis Hunter,
right,
without those guys, and unfortunately with the health issues and the fact that he really hasn't landed on a quarterback. Obviously, Caden Salter, obviously Julian Lewis, the freshman he's got. I mean, he's been kind of throwing in. And there's the other guy that they've been throwing in there. It just hasn't.
Oh my! It hasn't. Bro, the Giants. Sorry, that
what happened?
So the Giants they passed the ball, or Jameis Winston passed the ball to the running back. He passed it back to Jameis Winston and just automatic. I think like a 40-yard touchdown, 50-yard touchdown.
Who are they playing?
The Lions.
Oh,
Alex.
I wish I could show you, but I don't want to get any copyrights.
No,
that was a
we ain't gonna do that to lose more. We ain't gonna do that to lose more right now.
Jameis will throw you a couple touchdowns and he'll throw you a couple interceptions. That's Jameis.
Don't come in here with no Jameis slander, okay? Mr. E-W is the guy. 5,000 yards. 5,000 yards and 30 touchdowns. Never mind who 30
interceptions.
Never mind who he threw the only other 30 passes to. 5,030. How many can say they did that?
How many can say 30 for 30 as a quarterback?
Okay, how do you reconcile this, Ben? Being a Florida State guy, he brought you a natty in college.
Absolutely.
He goes to your team, and then obviously he has moderate success, but the interceptions become a major problem. But he's a great guy.
And it's crazy that he gets LASIK eye surgery.
He's
He
entertaining.
gets LASIK eye surgery as soon as he leaves Tampa. Make that make sense. Oh, wait.
He's still throwing interceptions.
It didn't help. That didn't help, right?
That's helping your case.
Fine as a backup quarterback. That's fine. He's fine for a backup in this point in his career, and that's good. He's getting opportunities. How many guys just fade away?
Right.
So Jameis is still out there. Give him credit.
I'm not saying this guy is Hall of Famer. I'm not a Hall of Famer. I'm not saying he's a guy that I want starting in Washington. Okay, I am saying what he was able to do that year. Yes, I understand the 30 interceptions, but Peyton also had 30 interceptions or 26 interceptions in a year. So
26,
but he didn't have 30.
Yeah.
Listen, Johnny, it doesn't matter if it's good attention or bad attention. He brought attention back to Colorado.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, at least you didn't have a safety get stiff arm from the fucking depths of hell and then disappear off the face of the earth.
Who?
Conte? Are you talking about Chris
Conte?
He got stiff arms and then you never seen him ever again.
That's McDonald, yeah.
God. It just disappeared.
He
is a great entertainer. He's great at post-game interviews and pre-game interviews.
Yeah. No, but he'll be on a studio one day. I guarantee.
You'll see him on NFL Network.
Studio show. Yeah, he'll be on a studio show.
Just don't be on ESPN. God, please go ESPN. Yeah. That's where all hopes and dreams go to die.
Speaking of former players for the Commanders, Emmanuel Forbes is doing pretty good out in LA right now.
Yeah. Yep.
With that, all the
and St. Juice too. Isn't Benjamin St. Juice doing well? Because he left us too. I've always said it. I had a mini little podcast segment that I used to do with Will called Freaky Friday, and it was players that came to Washington and then went elsewhere and had great success, or they had great success and we signed them and they were terrible when they were with us. And these two, I mean, come on, they were nothing when they were with Washington. And maybe that's on us. Maybe that's on the coaching. But once we let them go, all of a sudden you're having all this success. It's like, what? What?
Did you like that? Huh? You like that?
No, Ben. I did not like that. All right.
Also, to your one you had earlier, they have Chris Godwin active tonight.
Oh, he is playing. Mm-hmm. So, Ben, what is your thoughts? Because I was talking to the crew. I was talking to Alec earlier if he should play or not. Is it worth it? Because you guys have been struggling.
Look, I'm not a doctor. If he says he's cleared to go, then okay. But I thought we brought him back a little too early when Mike Evans went down the first time.
Too soon.
With the hamstring. They brought him back. I think it was against the
Lions.
The Lions, yeah. Oh, no.
He landed awkwardly. Oh, it was against
Evans. I'm talking about Godwin. Like, they brought Godwin in, I believe it was against the Eagles. And because Evans just went down with the hamstring, and I thought they brought him back too, because in Seattle he got hurt, and we hadn't seen him since. So it was the fibula again. Well, he was just recovering from a major injury last year too. I thought they brought him back too early in that time. Now I don't know about this time, but look, I mean, yeah, it'd be nice. We have an extra weapon now. We're supposed to get Bucky supposedly next week, so that may help. My bigger concern is the defense and special teams. That's my bigger concern.
The crazy part is, the way that game went last week, as soon as they took out Jamel Burnt Toast Dean and put in Parrish, that man is Jamel Dean is equivalent to that security guard that goes like this, just pat you down, lets you go through. He's like, yeah, just go ahead, come on, I'll let you get your 30-yard catch. Like, he has his moments where he's good, but then he has like that little pat down, so let you pass by.
Yeah.
And also we have Yaya Diaby. He's still out.
No, I think he's back in. Yeah, he's playing.
I haven't seen.
I think you're talking about Cansey. Yeah, Kalijah Cansey.
Kalijah Cansey has been out. Then I think Gadecki is still.
Oh, he's back.
Sure. They say he was even. Cause I didn't get to watch the full games the last 4 weeks, so I haven't seen anything because of work messing that up.
Yeah.
Let me see the injury report. Yeah, it says Benjamin Morrison still questionable. Bredeson's out. Bucky Irving out. Yeah, it says Bucky Irving has a shoulder, but it was a shoulder in his foot. That's what it was. But that was his first major foot injury he had. First major injury he had. Because even Minnesota, he didn't really have that much major injuries. In Oregon, whenever he felt like he wasn't able to, he didn't play. So he didn't really get injured like that. But then once you go to NFL, whole different level, then you get injured. That's like everybody's like, oh, don't worry, it's a flight. He'll be back in like 4 weeks. We still haven't seen what's his name, Jalen McMillan. He's been out since preseason.
Yeah, he had a neck injury.
Teddy Bridgewater, because of fucking Teddy Bridgewater throwing a medicine ball straight to him and then fell on his neck. Which that
injuries happen, dude. I mean,
that was a medicine ball. That was a medicine ball.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not disagreeing, but injuries happen, unfortunately. Then
you said, go ahead.
Hopefully, McMillan gets back.
Take these 6 weeks off.
It's all right. So you guys play the Rams tonight. Is it a must win? I mean, you're 6-4.
It's must win after seeing what Buffalo did on Thursday.
I would say so because listen,
Carolina's creeping up.
You got to be as far as NFC positioning playoff wise. It's a big game. Like you want to get a win. The Rams one was more my focus than the Bills game, if I'm being honest. You know, it's an out of conference game,
right?
You know, but the Rams is his NFC matchup. If we can get that win tonight, I mean, 7-4. I mean, that would go a long way than 6-5. And you got Carolina nipping at our heels, you know, because they're.
I was about to ask you about that. How are you feeling about Carolina? Is that a threat?
I don't see them as a threat. I think we'll still win the division, but they're the only team I ever seen as a threat in our division this year, somewhat, because I think they're the second best team. Falcons, they're the most overrated team I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Andy, where you at, Andy? Andy.
I mean, you saw my
wow.
He's like this. He's like this. Falcons laundry.
Damn.
You know,
I understand.
You know,
yeah, he's catching a flight to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Look, you know what,
they beat us, so.
Ben Cornett, I'm going to block you right now. I think he's gone. I do. I think he's gone at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Unless he has a dramatic turnaround these next 6 to 8 weeks. I think he's gone. And it kind of sucks because I kind of wanted Raheem to do well, you know, because this is his second chance as the head coach. You know, because I thought, hey, he got some experience with you guys, the Commanders at the time, along with the Rams, you know. But it just hasn't worked out. So
he's a likable guy. Everybody likes the guy. He's a good guy. You know, it's just
you know, you can't do
it.
And
then the funny part about this is with the Falcons, and Anthony will probably get mad at me for saying this, but it's absolutely true. The last 2 games last year against the Falcons, the refs, I don't care what he says, they pulled some bullshit ass calls last year in both games towards the end, which cost us the game both times. And then whenever the calls get right against Atlanta towards the end, where that wasn't even where they said that Drake London catch was a touchdown, the ball hit the ground. Saying it was a touchdown, and then all the Falcons fans saying, "Oh yeah, that like the Bucs got an easy win. It was rigged." I'm like, y'all had 2 games last year against us that y'all had the refs just on their knees, just giving you everything you want.
Wow.
And then when the right calls get made in that game, now it's just rigged. And he's like, he's like, we didn't cheat last game. I was like, I'm not saying you cheated. I'm saying that the refs were on your side the last 2 games last year.
Clearly, Alec Handy feels about the Falcons as you feel about Oregon. So he is definitely not big on them. And Johnny Dean said, "No, this is not a must-win. Look at the remaining schedule for the Bucks and Panthers."
Would Todd Bowles say that same thing? Yeah. It's playoff positioning. You want to beat the. You want to say, hey, when it comes down to tiebreakers, if you beat the Rams, you might have.
Yeah,
what if we have the same record?
You need Johnny D on stage right now. Because our remaining games are for the Bucks. Remaining games are against the Cardinals, which I'll be at that game. Had to pay a fortune for end zone seats because I'm not sitting in the nosebleeds. Then they play against the Saints, then the Falcons on Thursday night, then the Panthers at Dolphins, and then Panthers again. And then if you go to the Panthers' remaining schedule, they play San Fran on Monday, then the Rams, then the Saints, then against us, Seahawks, and against us.
No confidence. No confidence, Johnny.
Schedule Carolina does, so we'll see how good they really are. Now they did beat Green Bay in Green Bay. I'll give them that, But again, I think it's an important game tonight. I really do. If we have the same record as the Rams at the end of the year, and we win this game tonight, it comes down to tiebreakers. We would have the edge. So I think it's a very important game, in my opinion. Bucks aren't beating the Rams, sorry, but it is what it is. Maybe not, but I still think it's an important game. Who knows? Yeah.
If you have Jamel Dean on Puka Nacua, that's gonna be a bad night for him.
Puka or Jamel Dean?
Jamel Dean's gonna get burnt all night.
He's out.
Oh, he's not good. Oh, he's out. Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't pray for injuries.
Oh, I thought you were doing the tomahawk chop, mocking me.
And let's go there real quick. Why are y'all allowed to keep your tomahawk chop? And I respect the whole connection to the Seminoles and whatnot, but you got a whole bunch of folks doing a tomahawk chop, and we can't even have an image of a Native American. What's going on with that?
Because the Seminole tribe is
in Florida.
They're okay with it with Florida State.
There were certain people okay with as long as we didn't call it Redskins.
I don't know. I do think the Redskin is kind of slanderous in a way.
Oh no, that definitely is. But the picture though was approved by the actual Native American whatever.
Right.
But
the ones I don't understand is the Indians, the Cleveland Indians.
Right.
Then again, your field is like cursed. Your whole
field.
Oh, the commander.
If you look at where RG3 got hurt, same yard line as Jaden Daniels got hurt on.
Now I will say this: Jaden Daniels' injury was not because of the field. Jaden Daniels' injury is because he has yet to learn how to slide. He has to learn how to slide and stop. I get you want to extend the play, but when you do that, you're susceptible to injury. There was a freak injury. It wasn't something that everybody's gonna get on me because they're like, oh, well, if they would have taken him out, the game was over. I get all that, but I just don't think the injury was just a freak injury. It was a freak accident.
I put the comment in there on your show that time.
Yep, I saw that.
Injuries happen when they happen. It could happen in the first game of the season or in preseason.
Exactly.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. Johnny Dean is in the building. Johnny Dean. So is it a must win, Johnny?
It's shut up, Dan.
All right. Welcome back, buddy. How you doing?
All right, man.
You have been missed.
Feel privileged. I don't do this for anybody, man. But
I know.
I'm twisting my chain a little bit today. Hey, Alec is around. Alec is around.
Yeah,
hey, Alec,
right.
What's up, buddy? Get that damn Godwin jersey off, man. Put a boot on.
I'm getting my jersey next week.
Awesome, bud.
Watch. In my defense, so I went to before we left this deployment. I went to the Bucks and Bills preseason game. I went to a team shop. All they had was Evans. They had an Evans jersey. I'm like, well, I already have that. They had a Rashad White jersey. I said, fuck that. I'd rather have Bucky Irving. They didn't have jersey. They had a Bucky jerseys available. I asked if they had a Tez Johnson jersey. They said, well, anybody that's a rookie, we don't put their jerseys up until after the preseason once they actually get their actual number because Ted Johnson was 83 and then switched to 15. And then we got rid of Kyle Trash, and then Ibuka got number 2. So that they didn't have the jerseys available.
Kyle Trask is with Atlanta now.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, is he? Oh,
yeah.
Really?
So they actually now they'll actually have the Ibuka jersey in the store because they don't put their jerseys up until the actual players like the numbers are actually made because what happened with when they drafted him they gave him number 9 and then they had like almost like I think it was like 7,000 fans had to turn back their jerseys to get number 2.
Oh, wow.
About number 9. I was trying to get a Tez Johnson jersey, but everybody's like, "Oh, Tez." Like, I think one person in the Bucks
you can get one. You just have to custom order it, man.
Like my friend told me that the store actually has them now. And when I was at the store, I was like, "Oh, do you have the Tez Johnson jersey?" Some person's like, "Why the hell would you want that guy? He's not even gonna play this year." I was like, "He's like, I'm gonna ignore that comment because you don't know nothing." But I'm gonna laugh when Tez Johnson scores at least like 5 touchdowns this year. Lo and behold,
Did you tell him you were a Duck, an Oregon Duck?
See, I'll back all Oregon players except for some. But Tez Johnson, like, granted, like he had like his size and weight is kind of like it's good bad, but it's good for those underthrow like the slot, which like what's he use it for across the field, and he's fast. So that's like the one thing that I would actually take that over size. And Ibuka, everybody already knew they drafted Ibuka because they saw what they had. They basically wanted to help. They wanted to save themselves from a situation where, God forbid, Mike Evans goes down or God forbid Godwin goes down. They have a safety blanket to get a receiver to learn from those 2 players. And
Ibuka's not Mike Evans. He's a Godwin. He's probably better than Godwin, but he's not a Mike Evans. Mike Evans, it's just the stature, man. Mike Evans was drafted as a big, fast wide receiver that can take the 50-50 balls away. Ibuka hasn't really been able to take those 50-50 balls. He's more like a Godwin. He's a great route runner. He's fast. He's smart with the ball. That's more Godwin, you know.
Yeah.
As far as all right, what was the thing about the Rams here?
No, it's tonight a must win.
No, it's not a must win. If you went into this game thinking that we were going to win this, you're out of your fucking mind. Excuse me. It's been a while.
Okay, that's the Johnny we love.
Welcome back.
McVay, dude, has once again popped open his little brain box and come out with a new system that he runs out there now. He's running 3 wide receivers. When you put three tight ends, these 3 tight end sets, this number 12, the 12-man formation he runs, you're putting what? How many linebackers are you running on your defense to cover these tight ends? Because it's not going to. They're out. They're faster than your linebackers. They're bigger than your cornerbacks. They're destroying the hell out of the league, man, like this. That offense is it's amazing, dude. Just go break down the tape on it, man. Watch what they're doing. And their defense, of course, is their defense. Your Florida State boys are all over there now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, but, Seattle only held them to 21 points last week? So they got a great defense. So the linebacker, they're playing good. Our linebackers aren't as good as Seattle right now, but
our team is built. Our defense is built for speed. We got a couple of big guys in the middle. We still Cansey's not here. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a much bigger blow to our defense than people will give credit for.
Right.
Because you see that we're not getting that push in the middle anymore because Vita has to have some help there,
Oh, of course.
I don't know why they don't put Gaines and Vita on the line at the same time together. That would be a nice change up right there. I think that's what I would do personally, but you got to have Gaines behind Vita to spell Vita. So you can't actually do that without wearing out your power in the middle.
Yeah, and I got to see more out of Logan Hall. I know he's played a little better, but I got to see more out of him to be convinced that we.
Well, our defense is all right. There's 2 Our defense is built like the Lions defense. They're small, fast guys. Okay. They're the two smallest teams in the NFL. They're the fastest two teams in the NFL also, but they're starting to age out a little bit there, you know?
Oh, Sean, you can ask him your Sean Tucker question now.
Well, I know how Johnny feels about Sean Tucker. Johnny has been trying to get Sean Tucker in there for a while.
Yeah,
how do you feel about him now? Do you I mean, now that he's been in there, is it a mistake to take him out? I mean, obviously he's been producing.
Well, you see where he gets us. Whenever they've used him on the outside, man, like that last week, he's performed like last week, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's 145 yards in that one game last year because they had him on the outside. They played him out in screen plays and stuff. You can't run Sean Tucker down the middle. And he's not Mike Alstott, dude.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a Mike Alstott on the team.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
Get Bucky and Sean in there playing like that, and we'll have a good team. But
yeah,
the Bucky thing is worrying me because there's going to be an investigation into the Buccaneers coming up, or it's already going on, or it might be after the season's over about the medical reports.
Yeah, you posted it in the comment earlier. I just saw that. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting.
There you go, Sean.
Oh,
there you go. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Wardrobe change mid-show.
There you go. There you go.
That's fresh. That's the fresh.
That's my Oregon go. Lucky Irving. Next up is my Tez Johnson, my Ibuka jersey. Now I'll be set.
What about your Mariota? I mean, he's in Washington right now.
About his Baker Mayfield jersey that he ain't never going to get.
Why do you hate Baker so much? I didn't know that.
I have no idea why he hates Baker so much.
Because I don't like. Oh my god! I don't know how to explain it. Like they were like, oh, Baker. Like as soon as like people just need to leave my fucking teams alone. Like fucking analysts get on their fucking knees and just blow my team and say, "Oh, yo,
God,
MVP, Baker Mayfield, Super Bowl MVP, he's gonna be doing all that." I'm like, as soon as that happens, it's just a fucking plane crash straight down.
Who would you rather have, Alec? Baker Mayfield
right.
or Marcus Mariota?
Who would I rather have?
He's throwing. Wait a minute. Give Baker some credit, man. He's throwing one person on the field. Pesk isn't open every damn play, and he's not drawing the double teams. He's running those routes. The only person on the team is drawing double teams is Ibuka right now. And I've seen him last week in triple coverage. What the hell, man? Where is Baker going to get the ball at? And now they're loading the box on Baker. They're loading the box on Baker like he's friggin' King Henry.
Well, he did run over what's his name, Wagner last year in the playoffs. And ever since I saw him literally run over Bobby Wagner in the playoffs, I was like, okay. I already like the guy from Cleveland. And this is where I get confused, Alec, because he absolutely elevates the play of your team. Like,
yes, he does.
I'll say, like, if you're trying to tell me if I were to have Mariota or Baker Mayfield, that's two different playing styles that no.
Well, I'm just going by an Oregon preference.
That's like saying if you want Lamar Jackson or if you want fucking Jordan Love.
If Marcus Mariota played bad for us, you would say, oh, but he's not getting the chance. He's got injuries.
Oh, you and me both know. You and me both know. If it's Oregon, they fucking suck, aka Anthony fucking Brown.
Wait a minute. Mariota and Jackson have been off the field far more than Baker have.
Yeah.
Like I'm
the best availability is your availability, right? Your best ability is
the best ability. You're right.
Yep. Bill Parcells. Yeah.
Like I'm prone to saying which Oregon player sucks. Anthony Brown.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
I'm prone to saying now I don't care as long as I get Kenyon Sadiq. That'll be the icing on the cake. I will not ask for another Oregon player to play for Tampa.
Oh my goodness.
We'll hold you to that. How about that?
Right. You won't ask for another Oregon player until next year.
Because Washington not getting him.
Right. Yeah, you're right. What did I just say? I told you Whittier.
You wanted Bucky, didn't get Bucky. I said, no, great Tez in Washington. No. You're not getting him. You can get.
We're getting somebody.
No.
Even if it's later in their career, like Marcus Mariota, we're getting one of you guys. We want a duck. Do not start with me on Cody. All right. Position play. Guy can play every position. Guy is one of the anchors of your line. I love that guy.
Well,
Damn
he'll be
it.
here a whole career, so you don't have to worry about
Yeah, right.
So you won't have to worry about that.
Damn it.
Alec, when you was looking at the injury roster, how many linemen are out?
It don't say much, but then again, it's just fucking ESPN, so you can't really expect much from this site. It literally says lineman wise. It just says shows one on here.
Bradison.
It's return November 30th. Bredesen. That's the only one that shows on here. It says Godwin's questionable, but it says he's gonna be active tonight. Marquise Watts, linebacker, questionable. Benjamin Morrison, questionable hamstring. Buggy Irving.
I can't even dream about Marpet coming back no more because have you seen him? He's trimmed down so much he wouldn't be able to play lineman no more.
Someone check up on Alex because Jameis Winston's just piecing this defense up.
But just give it time. He'll throw a couple interceptions, and then
I know
Detroit's right back in the game. So just give it time.
Jameis brings that fire to a team, man. And don't forget, Jameis was the last Buccaneer to beat the Rams. Remember? And that 400 yards versus 400 yards game, we had like 800 yards in that game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was and then Ndamukong Suh, I remember that he got the fumble, ran it in for the touchdown. Yeah.
You just got Sean happy. You guys, his
I did. Yes. 5,000 yards, 30 touchdowns,
30 interceptions. 36.
You don't have to say that last part. The 5,030. We're good.
Don't let him go out route, man. Don't do it.
As long as he can eat a dub, we're good. We're good.
Birthday parties.
Quote
Don't worry.
Hamilton. Quote
You're gonna see Jameis
Hamilton
Winston on the Commanders next year as a backup quarterback.
Oh yeah, I was mad we didn't get him as backup this year. I wasn't sold with Mariota in the beginning of the season. I would have taken Jameis. Not realistically, but I would have had him as third string. Look, as much as I defend the man, I know he likes to throw just as much to the other team. He's a giving quarterback, and I have no problem with that.
Absolutely. You know,
I don't know. I'd be looking for Flacco myself.
So, yeah.
Flacco can play.
It's like chlamydia. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Oh God.
We have the joke in Tampa, like he's the only quarterback in NFL history to give both teams a chance to win each week. Yeah.
He does. It definitely does.
Not quite. There was another one. I ain't gonna mention his name because everybody's so touchy about him.
Who? Favre?
No.
Put it in the private
He never
chat.
played for Tampa.
Type it in the private chat.
Oh, they played for Tampa. I thought you said give the other team an opportunity.
Type it in the private chat.
Is it Josh Johnson?
No.
Is it Brad Johnson?
Big name.
Tommy Boy?
Got a lot to do with your team.
Tom Brady?
No. Got a lot to do with your team. I think Ben's already understood who I'm talking about.
Who is it, Ben? Who my team? Doug?
Yes.
Quarterback? Doug? Oh, Dougie?
Oh, he threw a lot of interceptions. I didn't know that.
God, he threw a shitload of interceptions, man.
Oh. How good was that team? I mean, Jimmy Giles, you had the run game, solid defense. How many receivers did y'all have?
They went to the 79 championship game.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. So every quarterback throws an interception. Hell, Baker threw an interception last week. Big deal. But not as many as Jameis.
God,
Jameis is. I don't care about how many Jameis threw because look, Brett Favre won championships that way.
Mm-hmm.
I worry about when Jameis throws those interceptions.
Yeah.
I mean, in the fourth quarter, if we need a score to hold on to the game or to win the game, 100% Jameis is throwing the ball to the other team, giving them a chance to win.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's usually
yeah. Now, speaking of a quarterback like that, we did have a quarterback like that, Kirk Cousins. And obviously he got famous in that game that he played against you guys. But let's not forget how we got to that point in the game where we were down 30-0 or whatever, because he threw a couple picks. He put us in those situations. Kirk is he wasn't overall throwing a large number of interceptions, but come close late in the game and we needed it. He put us in some dangerous spots, and he didn't help us all the time.
What does that mean, Zagnif? Playing with the bionic arm.
No.
He might have a bionic arm by now. He can install one on him.
I also said this.
No, Johnny's in his Santa costume right now with a little midget for an elf right now.
I'm sitting here in my Buccaneers bucket hat, wiping tears away because I know we're playing the Rams today.
Well, at least a certain someone's not on my Facebook anymore. I don't know how, but he's just not there.
Who? Oh, the guy that said he wasn't going to wash his hat until Missouri wins an SEC championship.
Oh. He's not on anybody's Facebook anymore.
Oh, no, he's not. And I surprisingly haven't heard anything about Millie Bobby Brown either.
Oh, God. John.
Which reminds us, Stranger Things season 5 Wednesday.
Coming out, right?
You know, that's funny because when I was talking to him today, he actually brought that name up.
Oh, my goodness.
Times since he's left Facebook.
Oh, gosh.
So,
that's
this is a college report thing. What about how we doing with what's the odds on with Ripper U versus Ohio State?
Did you explain to them the Ripper? Yeah, you put that in the guy's chat, right?
Understands it. I don't think.
Okay.
I didn't tell Alec. I don't think.
No.
Did you tell Alex about his university?
I definitely told Alex. Alex was the first one I told, man. What are you talking about?
No,
Ripper U.
No, Johnny. No.
Wow. Let's see if that sticks.
H. Holmes, isn't that wonderful?
Let's see if it sticks, Johnny. But hey, they still need. Hey, we hope. I don't know. There's mixed opinions on who wants to win that one. Obviously, Alec does not want Ohio State to lose because then he thinks that if Ohio State loses, they're going to go on another tear like they did a year ago. But obviously, Alex.
I will never recover from that. Having to sit there. The only game they showed on deployment, I was trying to watch Oregon games every weekend, and they're like, "Don't worry, bro. We have Oregon game on." I was like, "Yeah, the wrong one." I tried to sit there and watch Ohio State touchdown. Ohio State touchdown. Ohio State touchdown. I was like, "This is." I'd rather get a nail gun to my foot right now than this. They're like, "Oh, but you're in the." I was like, "I would want to see the build up to it. I wanted to see the undefeated season. I wanted to see the Big Ten championship." But don't worry,
I would have gotten a Buka if it wasn't for that, though.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna.
I wish we'd have got JSN the year before, though.
Yeah.
Him and the dude from New Orleans now, Shaheed.
Olave? Oh, Shaheed, yeah.
Oh, that combination. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna be good. Sam Darnold.
Oh, my Bears.
What?
Are they up?
No, I think it's got a safety. The Steelers got a safety because Caleb Williams dropped back. He was in the end zone. They tackled his ass, and then the ball came out, and then the Steelers recovered it.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Oh, a touchdown!
It's a touchdown.
Yeah, it's saying 7-7 on the ESPN.
It's 14-7. Oh, 13-7 now.
Oh,
come on, Pittsburgh!
Yeah, T.J. Watt sacked.
The
ball came out before he fell on the ground. Damn, he flipped the.
Wow!
His mind is flipped.
Wow. Yeah, I got the Chiefs game on, which is a big game today. Like the Chiefs, they're huge. Right now. If they got to win this game, like.
Oh yeah.
Colts are up 73 in the second quarter. Yeah.
Oh, Drake May, pick six. Damn.
Really? Oh.
Drake May.
I think
sorry.
Indy. I mean, New England today.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. Just let the Patriots let Drake May get all the momentum.
That's what you guys get for talking about Jameis during the games.
No, everybody's gonna throw an interception. Everybody's throwing.
Everybody throwing pick sixes.
I mean, Daniel Jones got the ball right now. So
I got two choices. I got Green Bay or I got Chicago game. So Green Bay game's kind of boring.
I got the Raider game this afternoon. The Browns and Raiders. Shador's debut.
Shador. I want to see that one.
Oh, gee, of course you do, Rich Eisen. Never heard of a fifth round draft pick being talked about so freaking much, man.
It's true. It's true.
All right, give dude where it belongs. Kyle Trask was a second round draft pick and never played it down. Nobody was crying for his ass to be on the field.
I mean, look, we had in front of him.
How good was Kyle Trask in college though at Florida?
He took it to Alabama.
So did Johnny Manziel.
Go watch that game. They lost. Florida lost, but go watch that game.
Oh, Johnny
And I'm not a
Manziel.
Florida fan. You know where my heart.
Yeah.
I'm more with Terps than I am with any Florida team.
Dude, talk about a drop off. Dear God. Well, Johnny, what do you think about head coach? You think they need to fire Loxley?
Oh, I hate to say it, man.
I know. Nate doesn't want to.
Man, he's not. Do they still have running to two offensive coordinators?
No, I think they put it down to the one guy now. I'd have to ask Nate. Nate, if you're in the comments, let us know. But I mean, six or 7 game losing streak. It's hard to justify it, man. Like I don't know.
It is, especially after being ranked finally and shit. You know?
Right, starting off so well, and then I think they need to come back to the ACC.
I like it.
I do too.
Maybe he needs to go back to being a coordinator, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of Daniel Jones, they're in the 5-yard line.
Yep. Big run.
What is KC's record?
5
and 5.
5 and 5.
They're
fighting for a wild card berth, dude.
I think they fight for their playoff lives the way that AFC West is looking.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Got
right? Broncos are what 9-2 or 8-2?
Yeah.
8-2, and then the Chargers are 7-4, even though they just got crushed by the Jacksonville last week.
Yeah,
I mean,
too.
Damn, so
and believe it or not, the Chargers actually beat them first game. So
right, that's right. They opened the season, yeah.
But Chargers look like crap, man. Every time I turn that game, a Chargers game on, they don't look good at all.
Touchdown, Indy.
Well, that's 14-3. Yeah. Well, look, but the thing about the Chargers. Chargers have lost how many people? You know, they lost their running back.
They lost Joey to who did
the Chargers are equivalent to the Clippers of the NBA. They do good all year, then they go to the postseason.
Well, they need to start doing good all year then because they haven't been doing all that great, man.
Speaking of Clippers, Chris Paul announced he's retiring after this season. I know it's not basketball talk, but
San Antonio has their guy now. Now they just got
Webby. Yeah.
I
can dig it.
Dude, that just I love a fucking big guy that can shoot from the fringe. I just love that. It's not like putting Shaq up there and missing all those free throws and shit. You know what I mean?
He's so lengthy, so long.
He's actually younger than he was last year, but he still looks like a stick. He reminds me of Kareem Abdul, you know?
Mm-hmm. Man.
That was another big guy that could shoot, man.
Yeah.
Remember the skyhook? Ow.
Yeah. He's gonna be fun. Him and Stephon Castle and De'Aaron Fox. That team's gonna be pretty good the next few years.
Mm-hmm. Let's go, San Antonio. All right, back to football, and Johnny, we have you on here. You mentioned it, talking about your head coach. Is it time for them to move past Deion? Is it time for Colorado to come back to?
Whoa! My head coach is in Tampa, dude.
Colorado, though, you played there.
You just asked me about my head coach again a minute ago with Bloxley. Okay, Come on.
Yeah, you're right. I know, but you played at Colorado, though. I
Is
figured
it
that.
time for them to move on from? It was never time for them to bring him in.
Tell us how you really feel, Johnny.
You know how I really feel.
Oh. But I mean, you guys were in the limelight the last 2 years. I mean, everybody was
Don't
talking
give
about
a
Colorado.
ass about limelight, man. I don't
Ew.
want to be in the limelight being embarrassed.
Oh man,
Come on.
listen.
Listen,
They
The only-
have that
guys
fun
that fall in
Cordell
love with
Stewart.
Shador Sanders on TV. Come on, man. Stop it.
The only embarrassing thing is that the coach enshrined his son into the Ring of Honor at Colorado. This is the only embarrassing.
That was I was so embarrassed for Shador.
I was like, what are you guys
He had
doing?
people like, why am I standing up there? You know? Come on, man.
Was Salam in the Ring of Honor? He has to be, right? The running back.
Is he? Yeah, he won the Heisman.
Then that would be embarrassing if Salam's not in there and Shador is. That would be
Yeah.
really embarrassing. Like,
Oh my god.
he was one of my favorite.
Yes, they said his number is retired.
Oh, okay, cool.
We got-
Cool.
So since I have been
2017. Yeah.
since I have been
Is that
here,
out? Yeah.
looking at the current field, who do you have as your national champion? As right, obviously, I know it's going to change tomorrow. The whole where's everybody at? Like, if you could pick one right now,
I'm gonna go Ohio State on this.
I got to be honest with you.
Obviously,
Notre Dame is getting hot at the right time. You know what I mean?
Right time,
Notre Dame is just
Yeah.
defense, offensive. I hate them, but they're just getting hot, man. Like,
I'm sitting here nodding to Ben like he can see me.
yeah.
You're
somewhere out there,
You're right.
you just made Marty
Yeah,
happy.
that's right. Yeah.
Just, I hate to say it, but man, if I had to pick one right now, Notre Dame's on that roll right now. They can just beat
You just
anybody.
made Marty do backflips in his backyard.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing backflips somewhere else tonight, and I
Okay,
didn't get my money. So
okay.
Bitch better get my money. Hey, Alec,
Florida State hat backwards now. Who do you want for a head coach, Benjamin?
They already have their.
no, they're retaining Norvell.
They were
say we're sticking with our guy.
I'm not.
Who do you want for a head coach, Ben?
But here's the thing: Lane's not coming over there. Let's get that out of the way. Dion's not coming over there. Let's get that out of the way. I don't care what Alex Loosemore says. James Franklin wouldn't have been bad, but he already took the Virginia Tech job,
Did he?
and I'm going to turn.
Yeah.
That's
think
who
he's
I was
Yeah.
thinking of for Florida. Oh man, that's a
I
shame.
know,
Yeah.
but we did. Well, we had to keep Norvell because we had to get.
What, what about we talked about your area, UNLV and Las Vegas. What about Mullen? Would Mullen be a good
I
fit in?
wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't be against. But does Dan Mullen want to go to the ACC though? He seems like an SEC guy. You know?
Yeah.
But again,
But think about Franklin going to the ACC. I mean, because obviously it's a little easier right now.
It is. He's already been through the Big Ten.
If he
So-
wants an
Yeah.
SEC job and he likes sunshine, he could go to Florida.
He already was at Florida. Who are you talking about? Mullen?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
already at Florida, the Gators. But Florida State, I wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't, but I just don't see him going there. Not there. I think.
What is
better
with the
option.
ACC, man? I mean, I
It's
thought
the,
Miami was going to make some noise this year, and they made noise, all right, but it wasn't the right kind.
no, they're
I mean, they only got two losses.
Louisville
Yeah,
and
they're-
SMU. Yeah, they lost to those
Mhm.
two teams.
They're still
Uh,
technically in the hunt for the championship, the ACC championship.
Yeah, but they have to have a lot of help, I think, to win.
Oh
it.
yeah.
So
yeah.
who knows? It's ACC is it's a down conference. Let's put it. And Alex Loosemore, didn't he put in the comments that there's a realistic chance that an ACC team may
The
not
American, that the American and the whatever other division they could have two of those teams in as opposed to an ACC. Here it is, right here. Yeah, the Sun Belt and the American champs are actually ranked. They could actually be ranked higher than the ACC champion. The ACC team gets in.
Well, Florida State's still in lawsuits to get out of the ACC. So
Clemson, all of them. Yeah, it's interesting. Would you call us on our show last week? What has the ACC been? You made Alex loved it. What you said.
After the
Yeah,
conference, yeah.
yeah, rough.
Something like that. I forget what it was. But, yeah. I'll have to go back and look at it. But yeah.
Hopefully, our basketball can bring us back up with Duke and the resurgence of North Carolina and whatnot. But yeah,
watch out for Florida State in basketball as well. Florida State's, they're playing good.
Oh my god, dude!
Come on,
you all right over there? You all right? Hey,
your expectations have dropped.
Listen. When my head coach decided that he was going to go in a press conference and sit here and defend his girl and go to a little cheerleading event for an intramural cheerleading thing, defending his girl after we're losing on the football field, okay, my bar is just continue to drop, okay? I'm surprised I don't look at North Carolina the way Alec looks at Oregon. Like, maybe we would start winning if I did that, okay?
It's worked for Alec.
It has worked. Exactly. They lost one game.
That's not reverse psychology. Maybe that's why Alec is bad.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Bill's winning.
Jordan's like, Daddy, at the gymnastics, Daddy, can I bring my friends home?
Can we play date?
Sure, yeah. Have a slumber party.
God, dude. Embarrassing. This is this guy.
I didn't think it was going to be like that, man. I didn't think it was going to be great, but I didn't think it was going to be like that, dude.
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh.
It's gotten a lot better in the last couple of weeks. It started when we barely lost to a good Cal team. We lost them by 3. We had an opportunity to beat Virginia in overtime, went for 2, which I respected the decision. Obviously, that fell short. We ended up pulling out a couple wins after that, and then obviously this game last week against Wake was stressful, and we lost 28-12. But this game yesterday against Duke, we started off rough, down 24-10, and then we come all the way back, go for 2, get up 25-24, and then
the fake.
Yeah, that fake field goal. If I'm not watching a North Carolina game, I'm thinking that's a great call.
Chicago stopped Pittsburgh's tush push.
They stopped it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know. On a second look, it looks like he did cross over. I have to look at that one. They'll have to look at that one closer.
Nobody does.
Are they about to go up 21-7?
How about this? No score between the Ravens and Jets right now, late in the second quarter.
Oh no, that's Nathan Snell is fuming somewhere. Ooh. And Justin's not starting that game, right? Who's starting for the Jets? Is Justin
Tyrod.
starting?
Tyrod.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have Johnny Dean here. That for that investigation, is the strength and conditioning coach being investigated? Because that's a motherfucker that's in charge of all that shit.
All right, it would be the doctors signing off on the med thing and shit. I don't know. I'm not privy to the investigation's outlook. All you can do is speculate. So
I'm gonna need Johnny at the head of the helm of the investigation. What is going on here?
What are they saying? You guys are telling your injuries, or what are they?
Well, we've been. Oh, come on, man. We've already done it before with Brady, right?
Yeah.
We didn't reveal his injury to his leg and shit when he had the MCL.
Mm-hmm.
And this thing with Bucky has just gotten out of hand, and it's being investigated now.
Well, I mean, the Bucky was more so like it was his first major injury from what I was told, and then they were saying that on top of that, his mental health has been out of it because of the injury.
We already had one running back that ended up out of the league because of an injury. His first injury ever was Doug Martin, remember?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Well,
rest in peace, Doug.
Kind of the same thing happened with Doug Martin when he got injured.
Or the Seahawks tried to do the push. They got a flag.
Oh, yeah.
Push.
The Seahawks tried to do a push.
Wow. And they got
So did,
flagged?
so did
Yeah.
Bill Belichick just now. Push.
He tried it. He tried it.
You're the
Threw his
host
back out.
trying to be
He
really
threw his
nice.
back out.
The Seahawks are smart. It was on defense. It was on Tennessee. They jumped off sides, or they were lined up wrong.
Well,
What do you say,
Sean,
Johnny?
I haven't heard anything brought up about this, but since you did talk about your one team, how about the other team?
Oh, what? Oh, we talked about Washington.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, well, not much about it. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Johnny. For me, it kind of mirrors the situation with Godwin, where it's like I don't. If the doctors say that Jaden's good, okay, you want to try to put him in, that's fine. We have a bye week this week, but we play Denver next week. I'm not looking to put him in there against Denver's defense. That's ridiculous to me. Personally, there's no real shot of us doing anything this year. So I want to play the long game. I don't think it's smart to bring him back in there because what are we realistically doing? At this point, I mean, I don't want to tank for a draft pick, but we definitely have a lot of holes, a lot of things that we got to fix, and we got to get a lot of people healthy. I mean, there's a chance Terry might be out for the rest of the year. So
Yeah, he wasn't that as effective as he should have been, I don't think, when he was playing.
No, he wasn't.
I had big hopes for Terry, man. I thought he was going to go out there and light it up with Jaden this year.
He missed all of training camp because he was trying to get his contract. I respect the man trying to get your money, but it's always going to have an effect. Look at Ayuk a year ago. Ayuk had that whole hold in or whatever at camp, didn't get his legs under him, and then unfortunately he had the was it the ACL injury or whatever. So, I mean, I understand that it's
one of the major reasons why all these injuries are occurring in the league now is because the CBA, when they signed it, they got rid of the 2-a-days and the extra the strength conditioning and shit, and look what it's done.
But the other part about this is, we all come from a time when they used to play starters up until at least the third game of the preseason. Now, obviously, we don't have 4 preseason games anymore, but now, I mean, most teams, like I think we played Jaden for a single drive in the entire preseason. So these guys are coming into that first week not fresh. They're not at game speed. So, but it looks like there is a blackout all around me over here.
I know.
They all look darker than me.
Hold on a minute. Let me do something.
Okay, all right.
There you go.
Oh, Johnny Dean!
Oh my
Holy
now you guys
Toledo.
want to come back, right?
Now the shut up Ben actually has some enthusiasm.
It has been a while since we've had these 4 faces on here. While I have you, NFL edition. Yeah, right?
Here we go again.
I'm asking you. NFL edition was a great show. That's how I got into this crew. Like, is there any type of bringing it back for the playoffs or something?
I don't know, man. Ben, what do you think?
Why not? Let's try and figure out a schedule where we can all get on. And
That's the thing. Let's figure out. We can never get that.
we'll dust you off and get you propped up and ready to go. Talk.
Do some memory tests. Vita Bay. I
Lodi
don't know. Alodi Nata. All right. Oh, no, but I love that, man. When Alex would do the little the trivia, and we go back and forth with the picks, and it was JT, wasn't he on there? That one of your guys, the Tampa guy, but he used to hop on there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's many a nights when I knew I was sleeping on the couch that I would retreat to my car and just listen to you guys and listen from the car because I knew the fate on the inside.
Speaking of that show, when's the Johnny and Sean road travel is going to come back? That was
we do need to bring that one back. We do need to bring that back.
I've got some. There's a couple of Brit guys that come over to America and just travel and talk about how great America is and shit. They're hilarious, man, because the things, the differences in cultures and shit. The
yeah.
that happen here that shock them. I've been talking with a couple of them about jumping on our show once in a while. I already got a guy from Germany that wants to be on the show. Shit, he's one of the biggest supporters of that group. So I don't know. I've been kicking things around. So
Johnny Dean,
I
anytime.
try to talk to Sean about it, and I always get, I'm busy, or I got someone.
Me? No. Hold on. You know I ain't got no woman at all. Trust me, I am off of the couch into a bed, an actual bed. I have no longer done couch duty. I can do shows with freedom right now. Okay, don't even start.
That's what started the whole thing. Was tales from the driver's side was because you were always in your car.
Exactly. Oh, I know. I did that for a reason. Okay, out of necessity. It would be funny because I'd be sitting in my car and there'd be people in the neighborhood just walking by and listening to me talk and yell and laugh and all that crap. They'd just be staring at me.
Like, what's going on in there?
They're like, what is he doing in there? Because you guys would be on the speaker, so they would be able to hear all the crap you guys were saying too. It was like, yes.
At least you were on speaker during the Sean Watson episode.
Oh,
if that was on
steamer,
speaker, you might have been reported.
No. That one was classic.
You were cheating at that, because we couldn't get anybody else to look that up.
Oh no, the other one. Remember, Johnny, where we were at Ramona's house, like doing the
drunk party?
That was the best one.
See, if we had any kind of time, or if we had somebody that could actually work on this, I would love for y'all to have them go back through your shows and just do a highlight reel of all of the hilarious times. I mean, I would love to do one where it's like Alec, and it'd be like Johnny and Alex just going at it, and all three of the rest of us just like, so how you guys doing? And they're just at the top of their lungs talking about. It's like, okay.
No, during the draft weekend, I think it was like 3 years ago. The draft for the whole weekend.
Yeah,
you would just see John like this. They're honorable mention.
Oh, by day 3, me and Alec were just saying, honorable mention.
Yeah, classic.
Honorable mention.
I used to keep track of every draft pick. Right, I had notebooks for each draft class and shit. That shit killed me, man. I just couldn't. After what, 16 years of doing that, I was like, no, I'm done with this shit, man. I'd like to enjoy football once in a while now. You know.
Mm-hmm. That's why I kind of pulled back.
Guy in friggin' Colorado again.
Time, baby. Time.
Prime time.
Jesus.
Play my theme music.
Must be the
money.
Oh my!
Hey, I got a news flash. I think Pittsburgh's defense is back.
So they have 2 pick sixes in the Bengals game. The Patriots and they got a Bengals pick 6.
Oh,
the Patriots got pick 6.
Even though he's not playing today, Aaron Rodgers still owns the Bears pretty much, it seems like.
Basically. The ghosts. The Jets have scored. It is 7-0 Jets.
No, over the Ravens.
Oh, man. Thank good.
That's going to be... I would feel like Nathan right now. I mean, you cannot lose to the New York Jets.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. He said the window is closed. Nathan told me that the window for the Ravens to take it all the way is closed. And he at one point said he wanted Harbaugh going. Who?
Chicago.
Okay.
They get a touchdown?
Is it tied up?
Tied it up. Well, they got kicked the extra point, but
Nice.
Okay, I can dig it.
Hopefully it pulled out.
Oh yeah.
Colson Loveland.
Colts,
I gave him to somebody in the draft. Oh, that was you, Sean. How you
Do
doing?
I have Colson Loveland?
Yeah.
Actually,
remember you had both of them at one time.
I did. Let me check how I'm doing. It hasn't been the best. I gotta charge that phone. All right. As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for chilling with us. I'm gonna go ahead and clock this out so I can turn my TV on, not get any copyright issues. We will see you next time. For Alec, Ben, and Johnny, this is Sean Spencer. We appreciate you talking college and a little bit of everything else. Hey, wouldn't have it any other way. Look forward to all the good stuff coming up. NFL edition coming back. Let's talk football, ladies take over, all that good stuff. And if we don't see you before this, happy Thanksgiving. Peace, people.
Oh, I have a